So is this the beginning of the show now? On to the first story. So you may have seen this one elsewhere. I'm a little late to the party. It's a clip of Pat Robertson talking sense, kinda, but he actually criticizes Donald Trump regarding his controversial military withdrawal from Syria. To be honest, I'm not all that well versed on the intricacies of the situation in Syria. I know obviously some have wanted us out of there for a while and think we never should have gone in. Others are rightfully concerned about the fate of the Kurds in the wake of our withdrawal and whether that vacuum will allow ISIS to gain a foothold and flourish again. And actually, I'm recording this on a Sunday. It's Sunday the 13th. Which doesn't sound nearly as frightening as Friday the 13th. But anyway, wow, that was a lame joke. But they were saying on the news this morning that the situation is rapidly deteriorating in Syria and that the Kurds have said that they'll never forget this betrayal by America. So no matter what stance you take on our withdrawal from Syria, I think it's safe to say things are going to get quite messy. But to be honest, I just found it refreshing to hear a televangelist actually criticize Trump. We know how much he's courted the evangelical right and all the praise they've heaped on him, even insisting he's been, divinely chosen by God, etc. Yeah, the grab him by the pussy guy. And in fairness to Pat Robertson, never thought I'd say that, I think this isn't the first time he's displayed a surprising measure of reason and dared to criticize Trump. But here's that clip.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say right now, I am absolutely appalled that the United States is going to betray those democratic forces in northern Syria, that we possibly are going to allow the Turkish to come in against the Kurds. That Erdogan is a thug. He has taken control of his country as a dictator. He is a strong leader, and to say he's an ally of America is nonsense. He is in for himself. And the president who allowed Khashoggi to be cut in pieces without any repercussions whatsoever is now allowing the Christians and the Kurds to be massacred by the Turks. And I believe, and I want to say this with great solemnity, the President of the United States is in danger of losing the mandate of heaven if he permits this to happen.
So, yeah, he's criticizing Trump, which is fun and cathartic, but he's still Pat Robertson, and he ends up, invoking the mandate of heaven. So he says Trump is in danger of losing the mandate of heaven, suggesting that he actually already has it. So yeah, crazy. The fact that people think Donald Trump was chosen by God, it's so hard for me to wrap my head around, even if I believed in God. Still, Donald Trump. But I guess in a weird way, it would be kind of in keeping with biblical tradition. Weren't David and Solomon also corrupt womanizers? He's flawed just like the great kings of the Bible. He's still a great man, just a big old sweet pumpkin. What the hell is wrong with me? Okay, anyway.